What is going on, Trades by C here. Today I'm going to be doing a trade recap of my trade I took yesterday that made me $300 in profit. And we're on a live account, as you see at the top here, 50k Express. And we're chasing a payout, so we've been on that grind. So I'm going to be showing you everything I did to be able to enter this trade, be marking out the charts, I'm going to be showing you my entry model. I'm going to be showing you my thought process, all my confluences I had. And you guys should get a good understanding on how I trade and the way I do trade. So make sure to take some notes because you could learn something, or this could be your new entry model. It's ICT concepts, specifically the market maker buy and sell model. So if you guys are interested in ICT, drop a subscribe or follow, and make sure to join my Discord because I got heaps of free content on there. And yeah, let's get into it. So this is where price was yesterday coming into the market. This was the Asia session opening. I got into this chart about a year. So straight away what I noticed was this was last week's price, and we had a massive gap down to Monday's opening candle here. So we had this massive gap down, and then we created this low here and also this high. So straight away, this is the accumulation stage of price, or as some people call it, consolidation. And what this basically means is price doesn't leave these 2 points of range here. So as you can see, price never leaves this range. It's always in it. So this is the accumulation stage. And knowing this, right, there's 3 stages that price will be in. It's either accumulation, manipulation, or distribution. So knowing this, we're going to be seeing a manipulation stage here soon, and then a distribution stage. So this is a perfect market maker setup. So we're just going to be waiting for price to manipulate, and then we're going to be looking for an entry. So we see price move down here, right, to this point. It gets out of this range, displaces lower, sweeping this liquidity here. And looking back also, right, if we go back to the previous week's lows, we see there's these relative equal lows here as well. Right, so we have this massive sell side liquidity here that has been swept. And after they sweep this sell side, I'm looking for a reversal here. So if we zoom in a bit more now, as you can see, price swept this sell side here and then swept a higher time frame sell side liquidity. And then we see price reject and reverse instantly and displace higher. We get an inverse fair value gap in here. We get a change in the state of delivery here, right? So price has broken above the previous high, which indicates a sign of reversal, right? So if we disrespect the fair value gaps and the previous price structure, it's a good indication that price is reversing, and we're going to see it target at the upside now. So I enter around here, right? As soon as we break this level here, I usually just enter straight away because sometimes price can just do this where it has low resistance displacement to the upside and doesn't have any pullbacks here, right? So I usually just enter straight away. If it does end up pulling back into this fair value gap, it's fine. Like, you're not really going to be missing out on much, or even if you do pull back, you know, it's only a couple points. So I like to enter just straight away as soon as we break past that change in state of delivery. And where I targeted, right, was if we look at the previous week's close, right, we make this high up here. And then obviously we make this low down here with the opening candle. So if we get our fib retracement, we can see the equilibrium, right? So the midpoint of this range here is this 0.5 here. So I'm going to put a line there. And price likes to do 4 things, right? So it likes to generate liquidity, it likes to hunt liquidity, it likes to fill inefficiencies, and it also likes to return to equilibrium. So knowing that we just had an accumulation, a manipulation, and now we're in the distribution stage, we're going to be looking for somewhere to target, right? And yes, you could be targeting these buy side liquidities here, these highs that formed with last week, but that is a very big move, right? So that's over a 50-point move. And I'm not here to get 50-point moves. I'm here to get in and out of the market. I'm not here to watch it all day. You know, I only took a 30-minute trade and I made $300. So I'm not here to sit here all day. Yes, you could be like, oh my God, you could have made like, you know, a couple grand, but that's when you start getting greedy and then you start blowing your account. So you're only looking for the 10-point to 20-point trades, and that's it. So price is going to return to equilibrium. So that is a guaranteed first draw on liquidity here, right? It's going to fill this inefficiency as well. There's a massive gap down. It's an inefficiency and it's going to return to the equilibrium. So that's where I targeted. So I entered at around 68 and targeted this 87 range. So entered as soon as we broke through that structure, entered here, and I had five contracts of the micros. So I had 5 micro contracts on MES, entered it, targeted this equilibrium, and what do we see here? Right, so we saw price have low resistance to the buy side here. We pushed up, then we had a bit of a pullback to this fair value gap, right? And then we pushed higher, continued to do so, and then we ended up coming to equilibrium, and price decided to go higher, all the way to these highs here. But we got a clean move here. I think I scaled up my position at this high here because I didn't know what it would do after it swept this buy side. So, and I wasn't really watching the charts. I had to go at that time. So what I did was I ended up scaling in. So I added another 2 contracts at this point here. And then I took partials at this level. So I took 5 contracts off here. So I already made like $200 at this point. And then I left 2 to run up higher. And I took out another $100 up here. So yeah. So it was a good trade overall. I think I did pretty well. I think just it being a live account now, I really want to be watching what price does. So I'm not risking more than what I need to. Like in case if price did, reject off this level, I want to be taking something off it. I don't want to be just leaving it at break even or at my stop loss here. So I do like to be watching the trades. But that doesn't mean you should be watching the charts all day, every day for 8 hours. That's not why you should trade. So I only allow myself to be trading for an hour, and I managed to get that trade within that time frame. So $300, more than what I'd be making normally. So I'm happy with that. Hope you guys did find some value out of this. If you did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord, and if you do want a cheaper prop firm funded account, make sure to check out the description. I've got an affiliate code down below. Check it out. Start getting your funded accounts going, guys. Try this entry model, and yeah, I'll see you in my next one.